tomorrow is President's Day, so we voted to turn back time and tend to George Washington's teeth. Dentist Steve Marsh is here with a dental history lesson on our first Commander-in-Chief, along with up-to-date approaches to dentures. So welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Lori.
Now, we always hear that George Washington had those wooden teeth, but he really didn't,
No, he
right?
didn't. Actually, they were made out of ivory. And it's interesting, there's a biography written about George Washington. They spent a whole chapter writing about his teeth and dental problems because he had lost a lot of teeth over the years. He had a lot of decay. And so the teeth actually, his first set was made out of ivory. And in some cases, they actually used human teeth.
Oh, boy.
This is a picture that you can see. This was, you can see these were the teeth with a partial, and he had one last tooth when he became president. And his dentist understood how important it was to save teeth. Of course, they didn't have dental implants then. And so he made a partial denture that wrapped around his teeth. You can see it wasn't very comfortable. The picture on the right is a full set of dentures that was made for him after he became president. And in many cases, those are actual human teeth that are wired in. There's some gold screws in there to help hold those teeth. They don't look very comfortable.
Not at all.
No, and that's why later on when you see pictures of him, he never smiling, and that was one of the banes of his existence, he said, was not being able to have his own teeth.
Wow, okay. They were revolutionary, but they weren't comfortable at all. But nowadays, we fast forward to a whole lot different type of artwork, I guess, that dental work is.
Absolutely. So, Lori, I thought we'd show some pictures of some cases that we've done with different things. So we still try to save as many teeth as we can. This is a patient who came to me. By the way, I didn't do that crown on the top. That's an old off-color one. But this gentleman came in, and his big concern was the lower teeth, missing a lot of lower teeth. But the teeth he had were still good. They were still strong. We had talked on the show, actually, about partials that are now all flexible plastic. It's called Flexite. There's no metal involved, none of those hooks, none of the gold screws that Washington had. And this is a partial as it sits in the same fellow's mouth, replacing the front teeth, those in the back. No metal, very comfortable. In this case, it worked very well, it held on well, no need for anything else but that sort of partial denture. But it doesn't always work. So this is a patient who came to me, and she actually had periodontitis. It's an old term, but it means there's very little bone. The teeth were very inflamed, a lot of infection. The upper teeth were actually had to be taken out. There was nothing to save them. There was an upper denture placed. And the upper denture has a piece in the palate that helps hold it in. The lowers, she wasn't able to wear a lower denture. We, in this case, had enough room to put 3 implants, and then we had a denture that then snapped into it, and that held very well. There's a picture of the denture, the lower one that snapped. Usually we use 4. In this case, there was only room for 3. So that's the patient with an upper denture. You see her fingernails on the bottom holding her lip, and that's the lower denture that snaps in. So that was a combination of what we could do today. Oftentimes, people will take out all the teeth. That's sort of one of the trends. You even see it advertised. You don't have to take out all the teeth. This is a patient where we had some implants, some natural teeth. You can see the implant bodies, those white zirconium porcelains. That's not the teeth, but that will then hold the teeth. We managed to keep 3 teeth in the front, 1 in the back, didn't have to remove them. So that's the during picture. And we also have a picture of the patient. What do you think, Lori?
Oh, amazing.
So, in the lower we did veneers, but those are all crowns that were placed. So again, we didn't have to take all the teeth out and put implants in all the places. He wanted to keep what he had, just like Washington wanted to keep that one tooth as long as he could.
Right.
And that's the completed case. And here's a man who's in his 80s. He said, again, life-changing. He can chew what he wants. He can eat what he wants. And we were able to manage to keep what he had, but use some of these implants to give him that beautiful smile.
And that was very impressive.
Thanks, Lori.
No matter what your view on presidential politics, you can vote for a personal smile of confidence. So elect to have a smile you love. And for help, give Steve a call. His number's next.
See what Dr. Stephen Marsh can do for your smile by calling 440-461-1003 or visit www.clevelandsmiles.com.